All right, Dave, so here's the first one today. Like you said, the kind of the bad thing going on lately was the pushed drives, and I'm saying largely those, it's a surmising of mine, but I'm fairly confident, about 70, 80, 90% confident that you're just so crowded there that you couldn't quite release it as well as you normally would. And so this setup looks better here. A little less knee flex, and your hands are farther away from your legs, stand a little closer to it. So I like that setup better. And then from face on, the better setup looked like this. And again, the swings really didn't look too much different from this face on angle when you got the better setup going on. I do like that extension through the ball and that wide feeling there with those arms throughout the swing. And like you said, it felt like a better turn is what caused those drives to go pretty well. And I said that coincided with my observation that you kind of were just a little more patient starting the backswing, a little slower. See, there's that nice width you feel, even into the follow-through. That was one of the drives you hit real well. And all of them have been right on the plane today. So I love seeing those hands high for you there, man, in your finish. It's going right at the valley there, isn't it? That's one of the ones you killed. See, that club head didn't twist at all there. In fact, here's the same swing from face on. I doubt we'll see the club head twist at all. Yeah, no twist at all, because you got it right around the sweet spot. A lot of good stuff going on there, bud. I think just a lot of hitting of balls where you just let those good feels ruminate and sink on in. You know, and the bad feels, notice them and just keep trying to ascertain what's the one or two little subtle differences. With how good it's looking on the video, I'm saying it's a subtle difference. And with how little you've played this winter. Just let it sink in the next few weeks. It should be pretty fun to see the good shots and the good scores coming from it. All right. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is the 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or if we get pretty satisfied, we think they're looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside, we want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.